Greetings, my friend. I'm thrilled to have you join me today. I understand how quickly a living space can become disorganized, particularly as we age. But there's a silver lining. Maintaining a tidy and orderly home doesn't have to be a chore. I've discovered several straightforward routines that can transform your environment into a serene and manageable haven. Stick with me until the conclusion, as there's a surprising practice that might catch you off guard. This particular habit can immediately lighten the atmosphere of your entire home, and it's simpler than you might imagine. Let's kick things off with the most basic routine, straightening your bedding as soon as you wake up. I realize some may consider this a superfluous task, but allow me to share why it's so gratifying. It only requires a few moments, yet it establishes the mood for the entire day. Each time I adjust the covers, plump the pillows, and smooth out the sheets, I experience a sense of structure. This, my friend, leads to a more tranquil and systematic day. Straightening your bedding isn't merely about neatening the sleeping area. It's about establishing a positive mindset for the day ahead. It's akin to a minor triumph at the beginning of your morning. Later, when you return to your room, you'll be greeted by a serene, orderly space rather than a disheveled bed. If time or energy is limited, don't fret. A quick adjustment of the blankets or a brief fluffing of the pillows suffices. Begin with small steps, and before long, it will integrate seamlessly into your morning ritual. Another transformative practice for me has been cleaning as I go. In my youth, I often left items scattered about, thinking I'd deal with them later. A book on the sofa, my purse on a seat. However, these minor oversights accumulate, leading to disorder everywhere. What I've discovered is remarkably effective, addressing items immediately. For instance, after enjoying a cup of coffee, I promptly return it to the kitchen rather than leaving it on the table. If I notice a jacket slung over a chair, I'll neatly fold it and put it away. The secret is to manage disorder while it's minimal. This prevents small messes from escalating into overwhelming chaos. It's not about achieving perfection or becoming fixated. It's about conscious, straightforward actions. There's no need to wait for a massive cleanup. Simply stay proactive. Address one thing at a time. The beauty of this routine is its efficiency. It requires little time, but maintains a refreshing and peaceful atmosphere in your home. Let's discuss horizontal surfaces. They have a tendency to become magnets for disorder. Whether it's the kitchen island, living room table, or workspace, they attract miscellaneous items. A stack of letters, loose change, a TV remote, or a dish of snacks. Soon they appear chaotic, contributing to a sense of confusion. My daily strategy is to clear these areas after use. I may not scrub every inch, but I swiftly remove items that don't belong, such as a forgotten cup or unattended correspondence. The satisfaction of seeing these surfaces bare is immense. A disordered table or counter can make an entire room feel unkempt, whereas a clear one fosters openness, freshness, and serenity. It only takes a moment. By day's end, each item is in its designated spot, be it a compartment, container, or receptacle, and a brief cleaning ensures the surfaces gleam. With everything in order, relaxation comes naturally, and that's precisely how a home should feel. I cannot stress this enough. Assign a specific location for every item. Disorder often arises when objects lack a designated spot. We're all familiar with leaving things on the kitchen counter, a seat, or, regrettably, the floor. However, when each item has its own place, harmony ensues. Implementing straightforward systems in each room has been incredibly beneficial. For example, I have a tray near the entrance for keys and my billfold. In the culinary space, I keep frequently used tools and seasonings within arm's reach, each with its own spot. In the washroom, I organize creams and cleansers in a cabinet or an attractive holder. The key is straightforward. After using an item, return it to its place immediately. There's no need to ponder where something goes because everything has its home. A touch of arrangement can simplify your daily life significantly, and soon maintaining it becomes almost instinctive. Another essential practice is to address disorder the moment it enters your living space. I've spared myself countless headaches by managing new messes promptly, be it a stack of correspondence, an unused jacket draped over a chair, or footwear by the entrance. Acting swiftly makes a significant difference. I always have a waste receptacle nearby, particularly when sorting mail. If it's unwanted, I discard it immediately to prevent accumulation. It can be tempting to postpone, but that often results in a daunting heap. By disposing of the superfluous or promptly placing items where they belong, I invest only a few minutes, yet it keeps disorder at bay. By being proactive and handling items as they arrive, I ensure the situation remains manageable. Though it seems straightforward, this habit reduces stress and maintains a consistently tidy environment. I understand that finding time for cleaning and tidying can be challenging, but consider this approach. Dedicate merely 5 minutes daily to organizing a small section. That's the extent of it. It could be a utensil drawer, your reading shelf, or the area beneath the lavatory basin. These brief organizing intervals are remarkably effective. Rather than allowing the entire residence to become daunting, I allocate a small portion of each day to this task. I select one specific area to concentrate on for 5 minutes, perhaps the surface of the bureau where miscellaneous items gather, or the container of periodicals in the sitting room. While 5 minutes may appear insignificant, the sense of achievement afterward is substantial. Moreover, these efforts accumulate, gradually leading to a more orderly and spacious environment. Occasionally, I set a timer on my mobile device to maintain focus. Once the timer signals, I conclude my session, feeling refreshed and accomplished. There's no need to overwhelm yourself with a comprehensive overhaul. Beginning with 5 minutes daily is an excellent strategy, and it's far more feasible. Allow me to conclude with an unexpected yet powerful practice. Embrace the act of releasing what no longer serves you. Over time, we accumulate possessions, collected items, received gifts, and preserved memories. While some hold sentimental value, there's profound joy in recognizing when it's time to part with the excess. When I began to relinquish items I no longer required, I experienced more than just a reduction in physical disorder. I felt liberated, unburdened, as if I were creating space not only within my dwelling, but within my existence. Recent research supports this notion. A 2023 study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who keep their living spaces organized report lower stress levels and enhanced cognitive abilities. The essence of this practice lies in questioning, does this still benefit me? If the response is negative, be it a collection of disparate mugs, ill-fitting garments, or oversized furniture, why retain it? Intentionally simplifying and organizing your surroundings is one of the most profound actions you can undertake for your home. Here's the revelation. Releasing items isn't merely about discarding possessions. It's about creating opportunities for new experiences, memories, and perspectives. Each item you donate or discard opens the door to something novel, perhaps more breathing room or additional time for cherished activities. Recently, I clung to certain keepsakes for emotional reasons, believing they were necessary. However, I discovered a crucial truth. Memories reside not in objects, but within our hearts. By liberating myself from the perpetual clutter of belongings, I gained clarity and focus. Therefore, I encourage you to take a moment this week to begin this process, perhaps one item at a time. The tranquility and simplicity that ensue are invaluable. Maintaining an orderly home need not be arduous, nor does it require daily intensive cleaning. A few straightforward routines can significantly enhance your living space and your overall well-being. Small adjustments like these suffice to keep your environment luminous and structured. I trust these suggestions prove beneficial. If you have personal practices to share, please do so in the comments section. I eagerly await your insights. Until we meet again, prioritize your well-being and that of your home. Remain secure and organized, my friend.